Welcome to the Commission Report. I'm Gabriella Ferraro for MCTV. Here in the Commission Report, our goal is to keep you up to date on what happened at the most recent meeting of the Martin County Board of County Commissioners. Let's review the meeting that took place on May 24th. Commissioners heard a presentation from Sheriff William Snyder on his plan to create a facility to house a diversion program for jail inmates who suffer from mental health issues. Sheriff Snyder told the commissioners of the 525 inmates at the Martin County Jail, an average of 100 inmates receive psychotic medication. He says the jail does not have adequate space to create a housing or treatment facility for these mentally ill inmates. The sheriff recommends these inmates be moved to the Girls Academy facility that is next door to the county jail. This would require the county to terminate the existing lease for the Girls Academy. Should this facility become available, the sheriff would be able to begin immediately identifying existing incarcerated inmates that meet the criteria for a comprehensive mental health diversion program. It is anticipated that there would be financial savings realized due to the daily costs associated with inmates at the jail versus a new facility. Commissioners heard another presentation from county engineers on the various safety elements being discussed with respect to the proposed All Aboard Florida high-speed passenger rail project. The presentation clarified the differences between sealed corridors and quiet zones. As staff indicated, Martin County safety priorities include sealed corridors, fencing, pedestrian crossing improvements, and the use of vehicle presence detection, remote health monitoring, and positive train control technology. Martin County's observations and comments regarding public safety have been validated by the Federal Railroad Administration, and All Aboard Florida has revised its construction plans. However, Martin County has continued concerns and is pushing for additional safety measures. The county has also asked All Aboard Florida to pay for both the construction and maintenance of these safety elements. Also on the subject of All Aboard Florida, commissioners directed staff to hire a Tallahassee-based lobbying and public relations firm to complement the county's ongoing efforts to address the negative impacts of the proposed All Aboard Florida project. Commissioners approved the county's engagement with the Gray Robinson firm, a law firm with government relations practice, at a cost of approximately $150,000 for the year beginning in June. Commissioners discussed the possible relocation of the Martin County Fairgrounds. The Martin County Fair has been held annually for the past 57 years at its current location on Dixie Highway in Stewart. However, the fair is outgrowing its space and there is inadequate parking for the needs of the fairgrounds. Staff has identified a potential site for relocation: 107 acres of county-owned undeveloped land on Citrus Boulevard in Indiantown. But the property is located outside the urban services boundary, so public water and sewer would need to be extended. Commissioners directed that a task force be appointed to study and recommend whether and to what extent the county should participate in the fair, and directed staff to come back with analysis of the current fairgrounds property and what needs to be done to put it back on the tax rolls and make the best use of it. Finally, commissioners approved a resolution to initiate a future land use map amendment swapping agricultural and public utility designations on privately owned property in Indiantown, and a text amendment to the description of public utility designation. EcoGen wants to build a biomass power plant on 80 acres of agricultural land already equipped with high voltage power lines along Farm Road. But in order to obtain the required local and state permits needed for the project, this land must be rezoned to public utility designation. Large plantations of eucalyptus trees would be used to generate this renewable energy. The $240 million project will infuse about $50 million into the local economy by its completion. It's also slated to create hundreds of jobs in the area. The EcoGen power plant is expected to be among the top 5 taxpayers in Martin County. For additional details about an agenda, or if you would like to watch the discussion for a specific item, you can go to the county's website, martin.fl.us, and click on MCTV. Well, that'll do it for this edition of the Commission Report. I'm Gabriella Ferraro, and thanks for watching.